Hello, Libra. How's it going? Caleb's Tarot here. We're going to do December monthlies. Let's check out what the energies are like for Libra in love for December. Libra. All my readings are Sun, Moon and Rising, you guys. Let's see what the energies for Libra. Hey, Punya. How's it going, girl? Oh, dear. By the way, you guys, I'm doing Monday Fun Day tonight. First card out for Libra. This is what Libra is coming into the month of December with. I've got the King of Cups in the reverse. Could be someone's emotionally detached. It could be that you're emotionally detached. Over-emotional. Also emotional manipulation. Someone feeling bad and bringing you down with them. The 9 of Wands in the reverse. Oof, we're vulnerable. Very vulnerable. For some of you. The 6 of Pentacles. Oh, that's added a bit of a twist. The 4 of Pentacles. And the Empress in the reverse. Let me throw one more. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, I think you're either dropping someone or you're dropping what looks to me like emotional tension. I think that's what I'm looking at here, emotional tension more than anything. Hey, Michelle. So, yeah. Feeling a bit vulnerable, feeling a little bit, I don't know, emotionally unstable. I want to say for some of you, you're either dealing with someone who's a hot mess and that's bringing your energy down to their level, or, oh, thanks, Michelle. Yes, my wonderful triumphant, no Christmassy. The most wonderful time of the year. Can't sing for shit. So, yeah, this just feels like if someone's bringing you down to their level, they're already really low and they're bringing you down with them. You know, like energy vampire kind of shit. Or it's the other way around. Maybe you don't realise you're bringing somebody else down. And I've kind of got you sort of bucking up in the first couple of weeks of December and thinking, you know what? I don't think you want to lose this person, whoever they are. But you don't like seeing their vulnerable side. They don't like seeing your vulnerable side. This is too much weakness, I want to say, going on. And I just feel like with that 6 of Pentacles, this you guys realising we need to balance some shit out and get through this. Maybe if you're in a new relationship or this is a long-term relationship, it's more a simple case of just talking it out. And just sort of learning to let go of that energy, because we're not feeling very abundant. We're not feeling very happy. I just feel like when the Empress is reversed, it's like she turns her back, you know, don't want to deal with it sort of thing. And that's why I feel like this is just, you know what, let's just buck up. Let's just be more positive, because this just doesn't look very nice. Let's see where this could go. It's just telling me that you're dealing with somebody who seems to be bringing you down a little bit. So I've got the Knight of Wands. What was that? 7 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, few there. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Don't like this energy. Queen of Wands in the reverse, like a queen bitch from hell. The Knight of Cups. It's a bit better, I suppose. The 9 of Cups. Okay. One more for Libra. The Star. This is going to get better, but it's going to get worse before it gets better. I feel like someone's bringing you down. Someone's pulling you down to their level. There's a lot of vulnerability going on. We're trying to drop it. We're trying to move on from that because we're just sort of, oh, thank you, Louise. we're just sort of not feeling very happy with the way things are at the moment. So then we sort of come through this, and like I said, I just feel like it gets worse before it gets better. We've got this temperamental energy with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and this is, don't get me wrong, I say she's the queen bitch from hell, but if she's representing your energy, I always say as well, this is someone who, someone's brought out the worst in this queen to release that kind of energy. And it, you know, it's almost like someone pushing your buttons, pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And the more you let it go, the more it's building up. And then at the worst moment, over the stupidest of things, it's like, boom, explosion, run for your fucking life. May the Lord have mercy on your soul. That kind of stuff. And I do feel like that's where it's got to get worse before it gets better, because that's the only way you can clear the air with this. I also get a feeling of someone needs help, but they're not prepared to help themselves, which doesn't really leave much for you to do. And I feel like that's where the Knight of Wands comes in with the Seven of Cups reverse, because there's this inconsistency. But we now know we've not got any options left. We may have tried everything. We may have been there, done that, worn the T-shirt. You can't help someone who won't help themselves. It's as simple as that, Libra. Which is why I feel like the Nine of Cups and the Star. Because I don't think you want to lose this person. And I don't think we're cutting anybody out here. I just feel like you've been sucked into something that you didn't want. Now you're feeling unhappy, probably just as unhappy as they are. They may have valid reasons for being that way, but you no longer want to be that way. So we've got this big explosion occurring probably the week before Christmas, if not before. But you need that to clear the air. You need that to clear the air. And I kind of want to say this explosion helps someone realise just how much they do appreciate you for what you do. Because I feel like this is someone who you may have been trying to help for a while now, and we've just not been getting anywhere. And I kind of feel like it's a simple case. Do you know what? You're putting that much fucking pressure on me. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. What do you want me to fucking do? And I just feel like someone's just there saying, you don't need to do anything. That love is still there. Because we're still loving messengers here. And I just sort of feel like someone's like, no, you don't need to do anything. What you've done is enough. It's not your burden to bear. And I kind of feel like that's where we start perking up a little bit. But that explosion's got to happen first. Let me see where this could end up. Let me see. So I've got the Emperor in the reverse, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse, Strength in the reverse. Feels like acknowledgement to me. So I've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, but I do have the Ten of Cups in the upright. So if I'm perfectly honest, I kind of feel like this is where someone, I feel like that Queen is acknowledgement. Someone acknowledging they have a lack of control over the situation. They can't do anything about it, but they have to admit it first. If they've got a problem, they have to admit it. You can't move forward till, and I feel like that's where this explosion may come, because you may want answers, Libra. The only thing I will say is, looking at your energy with the Queen of Swords, because that is you, whoever you're dealing with, if you're a cross-watcher, I'm going to say it now, watch how you approach this Libran Queen or King, whatever, man or woman, let's not pay attention to gender. Watch how you approach this Libran. I feel like if you, she's inviting you in to talk. If you approach with anything but the truth, that sword's swinging down on your fucking neck. But I can definitely see some of your Librans actually saying, come on, let's talk it. Let's talk it. I've had my say. I've had my blast. I don't need to do that again. But we still need to resolve something here. And I think that's where you maybe learn that somebody doesn't want to be on their own, but they have too many issues to continue with it either. And I suppose in a way, Spirit's saying, Libra, it's a fragile moment as it is. And I think if you let your pride get in the way, we're not really going to learn anything from this. And I think that to see the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups nearby, I think more understanding you are, the better. You may have had enough. You may be sick of this fickle behaviour. If you call it fickle, someone could be suffering from mental health, and let's not rule that out. Whatever it is that you're not happy with, when you get to this stage of actually wanting to talk and wanting to clear the air and wanting to get a truthful, honest picture of how we've got to this point, that Ten of Cups is saying, look, this is a blip. It's something that it could be so easily resolved with a little bit of compassion and understanding. And I think Spirit's basically trying to say to you, if you love this person and have any hope in this situation, and you really don't want to lose them, you know, they do make you happy. I've got a 9 and a 10 here. Then yeah, don't let your pride get in the way, and actually give them the benefit of the doubt. You may not want to hear that for some of you, but you're being asked to give someone the benefit of the doubt. So let me see what the Romance Angel cards say. So I've got children. I think this is childish behaviour. I really do. It does say, though, your love life's affected by children. So this literally could be one of your kids. I've got unrequited love. So if it is a relationship, you may be feeling a bit unwanted because somebody's so distant, so aloof. It's the same if it's one of your kids. If you have kids, or if you're the child and this is with a parent, you know, whichever way around it is. I feel like that unrequited love is more about feeling pushed out, not being on the same page with someone. Someone may be wondering why there's such a lack of understanding in this situation. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I've got stay optimistic. So stay optimistic throughout, positive thinking and faith and all that jazz. But I do want to say as well, if the King of Cups energy can be emotionally manipulative as well. So if somebody is playing the victim, and this is a pattern, because obviously with the Two of Pentacles in the it's in the reverse, but even in the right, it can signify a pattern. And in the reverse, it's signifying dropping that pattern. So if somebody's in a pattern of emotionally manipulative behaviour, whether it's a child or a spouse or a love interest or whatever, but you know there is this pattern where if they're feeling bad, they've got to make you feel just as bad. You know, tit for tat kind of stuff, but this is more serious than that. I definitely want to say there's no question love is on the table here. Whether it's your kids, your parents, or your spouse, whatever. Love is on the table here. And that's what keeps this going. And to have all this pressure put on you to try and resolve this situation is a lot of pressure, especially this time of year. But I think Spirit's also trying to say to you, if this blowout doesn't happen now, it never will. And there'll be nothing to save. There'll be nothing left. I don't know who the fuck I'm reading for, but it's a small few of you, maybe a handful. I feel like something could reach breaking point if it's not resolved this month. For some of you. I'm just, yeah, now or never. It's now or never. So, hard lines, Libra. Difficult situation. But remember, have hope, because there is still a lot of love in this situation, but it could so easily be destroyed and tarnished. So just bear that in mind. There is something to save here, okay? Right, I'll leave that there. Then you guys, if anyone would like a personal reading, feel free to email me. But in the meantime, wish you guys all the best. I will pop back up mid-month for a mid-month update and check in on you guys. Yeah, till then, we'll speak soon. Bye for now.